gentlemen, welcome to Dish Up Disney. This is the show where I take dishes from famous Disney films and bring them into the real world for you to create at home. My name is Martyn Odell, aka the Lagom Chef. I do not have a clue what I'm making today. Sometimes the set gives it away, but I don't know, so thank you ever so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Marvel Studios Avengers, and it's a shawarma. I do love a shawarma in this film. This is quite a sort of a left field scene. Not many people knew about this one, but let's have a little look at the scene on Disney Plus and see what is going on. So the credits play, and they're all sitting there having a shawarma. They basically saved the world. Imagine this, you've saved the world, you've had a massive fight, and then all of a sudden you're just sitting down enjoying a chicken shawarma, which you can see on the spit in the background. There's a point where Robert Downey Jr., who plays Iron Man, he gets knocked over in the fight, and he says something like,
You ever tried shawarma? There's a shawarma joint about 2 blocks from here. I don't know what it is, but I want to try it.
We're in London, and London is full of shawarma spots, kebab spots, so we're going to go and speak to a couple of people, understand the ins and outs of a kebab, and we'll recreate it back here later. See you later. This way. So we're here in Brick Lane, East London, and as we know in the Avengers film, they end up at a shawarma spot. Now, London is absolutely full of these places. So I'm gonna go in, speak to a couple of the owners, pick up a few tips and tricks, and figure out how to make the best shawarma. So let's go try some shawarma. Hello mate, how are you?
Nice
I've got a couple of questions for you. Yeah. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm recreating dishes from Disney films. Yeah. And the one I've been given is Marvel The Avengers. And at the end, all they want to do is sit down and have a kebab.
Yeah, doner kebabs.
Yours is doner.
Exactly.
What's the difference between a doner and a shawarma?
So we call in Turkey doner.
Yeah.
And then the other countries, Arabic countries, they call shawarma.
Okay.
The differences is, shawarma, there is more spice inside. They put like a mix with the different spices. And a doner is basically just a salt and pepper. We just put the spice and we taste more like a meat taste.
So they're both done on like a spit. They're both exactly the same.
Exactly. So that's why the name is come from. In Turkish, doner means like spin. So that's why we call it like this.
What's the most traditional way to have it though?
Most traditional way is like a wrap.
Yeah.
So you can get the wrap like tortilla bread, and you can get all the salads, and I have plenty of sauce.
You got to go classic, haven't you? You got
Exactly.
chili sauce.
Yeah, chili and garlic.
It's only right if I have a chicken doner so I can compare a doner and a shawarma.
Yes, you can.
Could I please have a chicken doner?
With all the salads, everything.
Why not? If you had a character, what would be your favourite from the Marvel?
Iron Man.
Iron Man?
Yes.
Mate,
What's yours?
He's the best. It's the same. Oh my God.
And that's your wrap.
I am so excited. You can taste the meat.
Exactly.
Calm, thank you so much,
Thanks
mate.
for coming, mate.
Have a
Thank
beautiful
you.
day.
You too.
See you later.
Have a good day. Thanks.
This is what I'm looking for. Damascus. Hello.
Hello.
I'm
Hi.
Martin.
Nice to meet you, Eamon.
Basically, what I'm doing is I'm recreating dishes from famous movies. I can see shawarma's on the menu.
Yeah.
I've just been down the road and I got entranced by the smell.
That's what people say immediately when they pass by. What they smell for?
Yeah.
And we give them sample and they get in immediately.
It's like almost like, you know, those comedy smell lines. I was just like wondering it. Without giving away too much, what are the spices that go onto a shawarma? Yeah.
Starting from the chicken, the major thing in it is the lemon. Mm-hmm. We put as well orange as well. Ooh. Actual orange is it. The cardamom, white pepper in these, and salt, and that's it.
So we've got the Turkish, and then this is the
Syrian style.
And how would you serve it in like traditionally?
Traditionally, it comes in a pita, and we fill it up with the chicken, and then the garlic sauce is another key of it. And pickles, we put like the gherkin pickles. Yeah. Okay, we start with the chicken now. Cut it. You try it.
Yes, please. I'd just love to have a little sample.
No, not
I'm just going to try a little bit just on it. Look at that.
Let's leave it here.
Oh my Lord. Eamon.
That's the impression. Let me come round.
Oh, it is unbelievable. It's so soft, but it's so moist.
The moist in there, yeah, it's always there, yeah.
Oh, what other words are there?
Now it's going to take you different dimension.
Oh, Oh, look, they're growing.
Yeah.
Eamon,
Yes.
I'm going to take some of this and sit down
please
over
do.
there.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Give me a little poke if I fall
Please.
asleep, but thank you.
Please. Nice. Enjoy.
You have homework. You have a lot of homework.
Here we are. We are gonna make a shawarma. So after speaking to Khan and Eamon, I've picked up a load of tips and I'm gonna do a kind of a bit of a mega blend of a shawarma. So we're gonna steal a couple of their ideas and put it all together. First things first with the spices. Got some cumin, some cardamon, and some paprika, and citrus played a key role. So we're gonna definitely get some of that in there. We're also gonna be making a hummus, but a hummus does take a bit of time. So we've got some dried chickpeas here, and this is bicarb. It's very, very simple. Put it in a bowl, cover with water, and then just leave overnight in the fridge. Now for the chicken. As I said, very simple stuff. This is chicken thigh. It's the best bit of the chicken for me. Nice bit of fat and all the flavor. And then we're gonna zest all these oranges. So bear with me while I zest away. Right, there's your oranges done. Now, just a little bit of lemon. So I'm gonna go with 3 garlic into the mix. Luckily, I've got a bigger bowl here. Okay, all you need to do now is just get your hands involved and just give this a really good mix. When marinating meats, it's always good to give yourself at least 6 hours to let it all marinate in. And we are gonna chuck the juice in as well because acidity is a fantastic tenderizer with meat. So let's pop this in half. Let's give that one last mix. As I said, you wanna pop this in the fridge, 6 hours, 12 hours, overnight, however long you got, and that will be absolutely delicious. And we're gonna come back once that's had a couple of hours.
And then shawarma after.
Right, here is our chicken. It's had about 6 hours in the fridge and it's beautifully marinated. What we need to do now is create a bit of like a stand to keep the kebab up. So we can go like this, 4 of those. I'm gonna put some skewers in and then we're gonna start layering up our chicken. Everyone has a couple of onions and a couple of sticks, so push them up. Straight through the middle. Okay, here comes the messy bit. So what we need to do now is take your thigh and we're gonna go across like so. Like that. And you're basically just gonna create, I don't know what the word is, a cross hatch. So you go side to side and then you're gonna go this way. As this cooks, all of the fat, all of the marinade is all just gonna drip through and it's just gonna continually baste. Here we go. Now all we need to do is take an orange and use that as the top to hold it all together. I'm just gonna pop that one on top so we don't waste it. Beautiful. So this is gonna go in the oven, 180, 200, keep your eye on it, and then it's gonna take about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. So use a temperature probe, check the temperature internal, but look at that. It is an absolute beauty. Right, let's put that in the oven.
We're not finished yet.
Okay, so we're back making the hummus. So in here is the chickpeas. All we did was when we drained them out of the water, we put them back into some fresh water and just boiled them away for about 1.5 hours until they've gone soft. The easiest test, put it on your hand and just give it a squidge. If they squidge, they're done. If they don't squidge, they're not done. Cooking for a bit longer. So, this is gonna go into our little blender here. Bit of garlic, and then we've got some lemon. It's a zest. We're gonna use the juice as well because you need a bit of acidity to cut through. One of those ones that is kind of like, how do you prefer it? I like mine full of tahini. So tahini is a sesame seed paste. If you have an allergy, don't use it. Now to get a super smooth hummus, ice is a good trick. So one blob, let's go, a couple of blobs can go in. A nice blob of olive oil. And then what we need to do, make sure the lid is on, give it a bit of a shake. Pretty smooth. That is actually wonderful. So we're almost there. We've kind of got everything ready. I'm going to drop some chips here, or some fries. some French fries. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. It is looking absolutely epic. We've got some beautiful bits up here, and we are going to start constructing. So we're going to slice the pita open. You've got to be ready. I'm going to wait for the chicken. Now it's time to construct. So you pick whatever you want. I've got some beautiful things here. I've got some baba ganoush, chili sauce, tahini, garlic mayo, pickled cabbage, and all the other bits and pieces. I've got to go in with some of our delicious hummus at the bottom. And then I'm going to go in with some of the baba ganoush, nice smoky hit. I'm going to load up the bottom with a bit of lettuce. And now we're going to slice the chicken. So using a serrated knife, let the knife do the work, and just slice it off. All the juices that it collects in the bottom, you can rub the chicken around in that, so that's going to be absolutely delicious. And all you need to do, look, use all of that beautiful juice in the bottom of the tray, and then you just load up your pita with the chicken and some chili sauce. So that goes in there. And then of course, you need some fries. There we go. It is now my time to enjoy the fruits of my labour. This is going to be absolutely delicious. That is absolutely wonderful. The marinade on that chicken, honestly, is worth the wait. And the hummus, delicious. I think if I just saved the world and I sat down and had this, I'd be a very, very happy man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. I'll see you all later. Well, there we go. Another fantastic episode of Dish Up Disney. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I've learned so much, especially with the marinades of the meats and the fillings. It's been wonderful. Now, look, while you're here, don't forget to subscribe to the Disney UK YouTube channel. And the recipe is going to be in the caption below. So make sure you get involved, make it, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.